make sure everything's working here. Okay, yeah, I was being blinded by the streaming setup we were using, and so I will not be doing that anymore. My eyes are recovering, but I was becoming concerned with how difficult it was becoming to read. So, let me get started on Suzaku, and then we'll go ahead and run that mission before our food gets here. You crave battle, even if it brings you your... Sorry. You crave battle, then, even if it brings you your death. Out of duty, you pit yourself against enemies ever stronger. Without hesitation, without fear, you muster your courage and... No, you're leaving a pale shadow of his glory. There was but one man fit to wear the mantle of hero, and he has long since passed from this world. If so, then the Ruby Sea will be consumed by Courier's fiery judgment, and we, her sworn protectors, will have failed in our duty. If Tenzin's memory is so sacred that you would doom this land out of spite? Oh, Byakuya, do not see? Before I called you brother, I was but a bird who loved a man. Besides, perhaps that was all I ever meant to be, for I can brook no replacement at my side or in my heart. Not so easily as you.
Have you forgotten his final moments? How he fought and died to defeat Koryu, how he sacrificed himself before our very eyes.
How dare you ask me that? Every detail is forever seared in my mind's eye. A blackened scar upon my soul. How could I possibly forget?
Nor should you. Nor will I forget every day we spent together on the road. But to exalt the past over the present, to live life in mourning and never move on, this is dishonor to his memory.
How dare you speak to me of dishonor? You who have opened our home to this pretender. I see him plainly, how he wormed his way into your hearts, mimicking Tenzin's manner, cloaking himself in his scent, seeking to supplant Tenzin in our minds.
Listen to yourself, my sister. The Amatama has driven you to see Oni in shadows. Let it be quelled before your soul is forever lost.
Only to Tenzin will I entrust my soul. Only his love will I accept.
Please, let me help you.
He said, oh, Tenzin, very well. But I will brook no delay. I will await you in the depths in my place of mourning, and when it is ended, I shall mourn you, too.
Forgive her, Pieta. She's yet consumed by a failure to save Tenzin all those years ago. Her regret is a festering wound. The love she bore him gave her strength once. Alas, though it is Amatama has found perchance into her soul, it feeds on her grief and despair. It is plain that your presence troubles her as well. She senses your blessing, and it reminds her of him. There are moments when she looked on you with a fire in her eyes.
Yeah, let's do this.
When she gives herself to the Amatama, she may surrender to her delusions as well. If so, do not be alarmed by what she says. Stand fast and free her from her torment.
You can count on me.
Be warned, she commands many powers, including the ability to manipulate geomantic currents. Only by remaining observant will you survive.
Yeah, I'm learning geomancy now. Not with this job, though.
Hell's Cure, now accessible.
Alright, Hell's Cure. Let's do this.
Headed to the surface? Follow me.
Alright, so while we're doing that, I go to the call. In the Golden Enclave. Super Ether and Elegant Silver Piece.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well.
Here. Looking for other friends to add. Yeah, we've started early enough that it's difficult. Usually afternoons when I get more folks.
Our fort is ready, sir. All right, complete your venture.
An honor to serve, sir.
And no venture time. Wait. Let's check our gear.
Excellent decision, sir. Adventures are my specialty.
Alright, and let's see here. I'm good there.
That will be done.
This is all you'll get from me. I hope it satisfies you. What you asked for, yes? Take it.
Okay, looks like 255 is where we're going to be. And 260, yep. Let's assign another adventure.
I'll perform your menial task. But next time you have some more meaningful task for me.
You're such a grumpy Gus. Oh. You've already maxed it out. Alright. Let's grab everything else then.
Thank you so much for your contributions. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well.
I guess we'll just hold everything after that.
Lord Hin is expecting you. May I show you in? Judging your triumphant expressions, I take it all went well in the Azim Steppe.
Indeed. We've secured a suitable source of energy for the barrier.
Good. Thatcher and I have commissioned Garland Ironworks to ensure that the field generators function as they should. A team of engineers stand ready to set out for the burn at a moment's notice. We need only stay the word.
I thank you for engaging their services on our behalf. The minutiae of arrangement you may leave to me. Which leaves the small matter of our alliance. So Yagiri and Hakuro have fared you with our neighbors.
My lord, all the factions we approached an agreement with the Empire poses a threat, and many responded positively to talk of an alliance. From Higashi to Tsurusato, however, we have received outright rejections. The former will not break its treaty with the Empire, and the latter will not involve itself in conflict.
Just as we expected then. Well, there's naught to be done about it. We must focus on the rest. To each of the nations that are amenable to the alliance, I will personally send a missive. Once I've attended to that, I believe we will have done everything we can to fortify Doma's defenses, for the time being at least. All of which means I may leave for the meeting in Alamigo with our lighter heart. Yagiri, Hakuro, if you'd be so kind as to hold the fort in my absence. My friends, we could not have achieved so much in so little time without your help. For that, I give you my heartfelt thanks. Till the meeting, then.
Okay. I took the liberty of asking Thancred to attend as well. He should have arrived at the Alamigan quarter by now.
Then let us not keep him waiting, shall we?
All right. Well, 8 minutes have passed on our 5-minute wait.
Yeah. We'll eventually get there.
I did. Sure. Ishtala has told me all, and I duly told Orianja and Kryl. Kryl in particular was concerned about Alfino, but I assured her that everything that can be done is being done. She agreed to continue with her own tasks for the time being, on the condition that I contact her the moment that there's any development. So that leaves the 4 of us to attend the council. Arnvald is here to assist with security, incidentally, though the poor lad seems altogether too distracted for the task. Another one is missing, Alfino, I expect. But it's almost time. As soon as you are ready, present yourself to the guardsmen at the palace entrance. I shan't be far behind. The signs of the 7th Dawn. Welcome to Alamigo.
The Alliance leaders have already arrived. May I show you to the meeting chamber? Upon proceeding to the Royal Palace, cutscenes will play in sequence. Recommend you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. I will not go to the entirety thing, then. I will wait.
Here. And then the last.
I can go ahead and continue. We'll see. We'll see which comes next. I'll find something else to pass the time. What about beast tribes? What does the beast tribe situation look like? Uh-huh.
We go to the wrong place, so the hours get better and back and forth.
Yep, I know. I'm doing the same stuff. I already did Namazu. I already did Kojin. So next would be Kobolds, I believe. Oh, there we go. I was just waiting on this one DPS.
Wait, you're waiting on me.
Heskia. I got a death metal singer for that one.
Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Beginning to disrupt the live stream.
I could not bear to lose you again!
Okay. This is true, my two forms of
Trust
I.
in me, my love. I will protect you, I promise. Please, my love. If only you would listen.
Thank you for that warning. I didn't see an inner edge. I guess I can't cast Asylum.
Why do you do this? All I ever wanted was for you and I to hearken to my melody.
Alright, I will too.
All I ever wanted was for you and I to
Thank you. Yeah. It's a little easier whenever you're arranged and you don't have to try to get close.
We will wake you from this madness. Hearken to my melody.
Level 3 is here. Rejoice. Victory is at hand. Maybe. hostage. She exploded. Hey, got some commendations. Woot.
Yay! Good job. You did. I commendated Sage.
Mm-hmm. How long have I been blinded by this dream? This never-ending nightmare, unable to escape the memory of my beloved. I owe you my apology, brave warrior, as well as my life. In spite of the crude and disrespectful way I treated you, you nonetheless risked your life to free my heart from the terrible delusion which threatened to consume my soul. For the first time in centuries, I can reflect on my time with a man I so deeply loved, without being driven to tears. I was born in this world long, long ago, blessed with a crimson plumage that shone like the blazing fire in the sun. My form was likened to that of the firebird of legend, a being said to have the power to confer immortality upon mortal men. Thus was I pursued endlessly by those who yearned to conquer death. To them, to all mankind, I was no more than a means to an end. But Tenzin did not look upon me so. To him I was so much more, and he would become everything to me. Together we traveled, we four lords and the samurai. As comrades in arms, we journeyed the realm, feared at first by many for our nature. But Tenzin, dear Tenzin, would not close his heart to the people's plight. Not once did he hesitate to proffer a helping hand, and one by one he won over those who were once cursed and condemned us. But be there Oni in the east to slay, or revenants in the west to exorcise, without hesitation would he bid us rise to the challenge, and give grateful men and women to spread word of their deeds. Word which one day reached the ears of a king. 'Twas the king's order that we battled the mad auspice Koryu. Despite the many deeds to our credit, we four had only lived some few centuries and were no match for our foe. Against the might of Koryu's raging Amatama, my brothers and I were powerless. But Tenzin, brave Tenzin, he would not be defeated. He would not be denied. At the end, he unleashed a powerful technique, knowing full well that it would leave him exposed. I watched as the light left his eyes forever. Had I been the firebird of legend, had I possessed the power of immortality, had I been able to rescue him from death's obsidian abyss. But then, the cruelest irony of all, centuries later, when I finally went through the change, immortality became mine to command. I can but wonder at my bottomless grief, for my beloved made it so. The power for which I yearned so desperately that day is now mine. If not to save him, then perhaps. And perhaps to save those for whom Tenzin died. For the memory of my beloved, for his legacy I shall fight. Let us go and tell Genbu together. And Pieter, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, I see you're still in one piece. I gather all went well.
Rest assured, elder brother, that I am myself once more.
You certainly seem different as before, as if a great weight has been lifted from your shoulders. Your face is the very picture of serenity, I'd say.
How very perceptive you are, little one. Indeed, I have at long last come to accept the passing of my beloved Tenzin.
At long last indeed, but perhaps such prolonged periods of distress are unavoidable when one lives for more than 1,000 years. I myself am no stranger to melancholy.
No, my brother, that you most certainly are not.
Laughing?
I don't even know what that was.
I think he's laughing.
Oh, how forgetful of me. I've yet to see how Soroban's training is coming along. Soroban? Soroban, are you finished cleaning out the toilet yet?
Turtle power.
Wait, I know this joke. It's a firebird. No, it's an airship.
Oh, no genre-savvy urchin, for it is, in fact, Soroban.
I mean, I expected him in some capacity, but not like this.
No one told me this training would lead to such a radical transformation.
No one told me this training would lead to such a radical transformation. Look at me, I'm a giant tortoise. A tortoise! Yeah, you kinda already were one.
I was wrong. This is the very definition of a running joke into the ground.
There's no need for panic, Soroban. You probably just recited the words improperly and offered your body as a vessel for a great tortoise Kami.
It seems to me like a very, very good reason to panic, unless I will return to normal after a short while, like that time of Boko of Geomancy.
Well, I cannot say with any significant degree of certainty, but you might regain your original form by the time Pieter quells Seryu's Amritama.
Might? Might? What is this might? Might is not an acceptable answer.
You must be exhausted from your battle with Suzaku, my friend. Perhaps it would be best if you returned to the land above and took a rest.
He's right. I doubt we'll be needed here for some time, and Soroban seems to be in no mood for company. Be sure to contact me if anything comes up. Hee hee.
I had been meaning to return home, even if only briefly, but given my current state, that seems unlikely. If you could go in my stead and tell the other I am, hale and healthy, I would be most grateful.
Sure, I can do that. By the Fury, I need to get out of here.
Head to the surface. Follow me.
That's not the voice I was using. Whatever.
Listen, all us animals look alike.
You watch your language. That didn't even sound like English.
Those waterfalls.
Sure.
I remember what Mr. Nick told us.
Oh, yes. Water bowls. Wunderball. I mean, Wunderbar? No, whatever. Me too. I was becoming concerned. I was like, this isn't good. My Bojimbo is awesome.
Jim is quite satisfactory.
Oh, Peter, all is well with our friends beneath hell's lid. What of Soroban? How goes his training?
He is as healthy as a turtle.
He failed to perform the ritual correctly, was transformed into a tortoise, you say. Well, you are aware that... Oh, I see. This must be some manner of Eorzean joke. How very amusing. A pity we will not see him again for the foreseeable future, but I'll trust it is for the best, as before. He should take as much time as required. He is a tortoise, after all. No, it makes no sense to me either. I did get hum.
Yep. So I first saw this when my very first mentor came by to help. She's always doing this. Then I saw Tasha do it.
And I'm over here at the last place that I get.
Cool.
Just coming away.
Passing through or here for another reason. Regardless, I have tidings from our friends beneath hell's lid. Another missive delivered by one of the auspices, a raccoon dog, I believe. He was rather agitated, too, kept tripping over something. I feel matters may be coming to a head. Koryu's wards are on the verge of failure. Return to Reason Temple at once, brave warrior. Worry not for the urchin. I've sent a message to her as well. Straight to the point, was it? Do not let me keep you then.
Hey there, Fury. Headed to the temple or just taking in the wonderful smoky air?
Yes, I'd like to enter the temple.
What's up with your voice? That's not the voice. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Good, good. Then let us proceed.
You weren't exaggerating, were you? About Koryu's rewards?
Would that I were. Soroban and my comrades are doing their utmost to maintain them for now, but I fear Koryu will not be denied. Even now, I do not understand. I was certain we had more time to prepare. Bah, worrying over my mistake will avail us nothing. Only the strength of the four lords united will see us through this crisis. Only together can we hope to renew the wards and keep Koryu in his prison. It falls to you, Pieter, to quell the Amatama of our comrade, Serio. Will you do this for us, brave warrior?
Absolutely.
I doubted not that you would agree, but I am nevertheless relieved. The last of our quartet is perhaps the most formidable amongst us, for in battle he commands the great host of Shiki. You will see this yourself soon enough, but for now we must wait patiently. Negumbu, you need no wait no longer. You come sooner than I expected, comrade. I trust our messenger informed you of the dire circumstances, and you know what must be done. This warrior, Peter, will face you in battle, as he did Suzuku and Yoko before you.
Very well, but not here. This is a temple, not a battlefield. To the east of Hingashi is an island I've claimed as my own. There we may wreak havoc on our heart's content. Just far from this place. But a warrior such as you would not buckle a lengthy swim, I trust.
Perhaps not. It would be needlessly tiring before the trial. I will use my command of the flowing waters to speed his way.
If it means I'm spared the burden of looking after him, then I am all for it. We shall gather at the Isle of Beko first, and from there begin our journey.
Keep seeing little ornaments on a snake.
Okay.
Urchin, while I'm away, I leave you in charge.
Yes, sir, Teddy Turtle, sir. I'll keep a close eye on the others while they work at their thingamajigs and magics and whatever it is they're doing. Bye-bye. Don't worry, they probably won't let me die. Probably.
Head to the surface, follow me.
Well, the whole thing is that if they don't stop it,
Everybody dies.
everybody dies.
So it said if I went in the water that the currents would speed me on the way. So I just want to see what happens. I don't notice any difference at all.
That's the circle.
I'll be coming over the mountain when I come.
There you are.
This seems like a fit enough place for us to speak. Excellent.
Peter, was it? I see why Genbu favors you. You're not unlike him. That much is plain. Tenzin, too, was possessed of a quiet confidence, a well-deserved one at that. When he met his foes in battle, blade in hand, he was magnificent.
As well you should know, having been bested by him in single combat, which is why you chose to join us, was it not?
Aye, I vowed to surpass him, and from that day forward, tirelessly trained to hone my skills that I might claim victory in a rematch, only to be forever denied the chance when Koryu struck him down. By the time I'd become a full-fledged auspice worthy of the Four Lords, there was no one left to fight. My vow was broken, my purpose lost.
Serio?
But the whispers within told me of another. They promised me redemption, vengeance, by destroying the fiend that robbed us all of Tenzin long ago.
Whispers? Brother, no, you mustn't.
The strength to let Koryu can be yours, if you but give voice to me, if you but let me lead the way. And so I have, brother. I have embraced the Amitama.
Folly. to trust its honeyed words and false promises, and yet you would surrender to it, body and soul, perchance forevermore. Turn back, brother, I beg of you, for it is too late and you fall to the primal rage and become a broken shell like Koryu.
Thank you. I know not that was at stake. If I must become a demon to slay another, I shall do so gladly. My vow demands it. Only by embracing the Amatama will I ever rid ourselves of Koryu. This I know. You will not sway me from this path, warrior.
I'll clear Amatama one way or another.
I see you two are committed to your cause. Hardly surprising, given that you fought Byaku and Suzuko. Then we shall forgo further debate and let the battle determine who is right and who is dead.
Bring it, punk.
This is indeed a troubling development. In embracing the Amatama Dashiki, command may pose a far greater threat. Nevertheless, our purpose is unchanged. You must show him the error of his ways, Pieter, and save him from his primal rage.
Sure. Yep. I was thinking we were going to stop for lunch. All right. Come along with me. All right, we're going to stop for a bit.